I have this property together with my family. It's an old property that my great-grandparents bought it in the 19th century. Ever since we've been here, we've been managing this area. This area has two main different characteristics. One of them is the dehesa. The dehesa is a combination of trees and pastures, usually stone oak and cork oaks. They grow naturally, but they've been selected by man in order to obtain most of them, which are the acorns and the wood. In the middle of the property, you can find a marvelous Mediterranean forest, which is thousands and thousands of years old, in which only the strongest plants have been able to survive this harsh climate which we get in the central part of Spain. There are not too many Mediterranean forests in the plain. They are in the mountains, but here this is just smooth rolling hills. So this Mediterranean forest has a lot of value, not only for us, but for the environment. To keep it as it is crucial for many species, such as the imperial eagle, which is very rare, only belonging to the Iberian Peninsula and maybe in North Africa. What lives in here? Well, it lives a big variety of animals. We do use this as a hunting area. Why do we use this as a hunting area? Because there is nothing else that grows. The soil is extremely poor. If you want to have domestic animals, we have to supplement food to all of those animals. Whereas having red deer, having wild boar, there is a big growth in number of roebuck, which makes me very happy, not being introduced artificially. In this hunting area, we have what we call cortaderos, which are cuts in the middle of the Mediterranean forest between 15 and 20 meters that have double purpose. The first one is fires. Fires in Spain is a big issue. And second, we use them for hunting. We have to drive with dogs. We use a lot of dogs for moving those animals. Otherwise, they're old, they're shrewd, and they keep turning around if they see only men trying to move them out of the brush. So once those animals cross the cortadero, you have something between 2 and 3 seconds, no more. So you have to be pretty good, pretty quick, and basically if you want to shoot something, you have to spend 3 hours standing with a rifle in your hand and looking both sides if you want to have a chance. We always like to keep the population down in terms of food, which is a major restraint food for these animals, particularly in summertime. Poaching is a major issue. It's not a poacher for eating, no. It's a poacher that are looking for the trophies. If it's a stag, will be the antlers, and if it's a wild boar, they will look for the tusk. Another type of poaching, it's probably a minor one, but again, it's an invasion of your property. They look for trophies. The stags, they lose their antlers every year. The antlers market is used for making chair legs or table legs or even buttons. If you buy yourself an Austrian jacket, you will see they have all antlers buttons in them, and it actually looks very nice. We here have a number of gamekeepers. They are very involved. They feel this property as their own property. Most of them have been even born here. Their parents have been working here. It's fantastic how committed they are and how grateful we are of having these people with us. Cameras play a major role. A stable gamekeeper controlling what moves in or what moves out in your property. So this is also something new. Walkie-talkie is an absolute must in this area where we don't have enough telephone coverage. They all work with walkie-talkies so they can communicate with other properties around. Our gamekeepers don't have the authority of the Guardia Civil, the rural police, but they can call the Guardia Civil and they immediately block the streets and the roads to try and control who gets in and who gets out. They've done an amazing job.